does. She doesn't own the building.
Well, maybe she could buy the building, and then she could force Emily Michaels to move out.
Well, you see, I never thought of that. Maybe we ought to suggest it to her. Though I don't think she has quite enough money to buy the whole place, do you?
Well, I don't know. Maybe April and Draper should move. You know, with all their money, they could buy a mansion.
Wouldn't that be fun to have a mansion in the family?
Sure. They could give fancy dress balls. You get a chance to wear your evening clothes. Poor baby, you never get a chance to. You look so good in them.
I only look good in them because I'm beside such a beautiful woman.
You're always going to have a beautiful woman beside you. I know you.
You're the only beautiful woman in my world.
It's funny how we always say that everything is going to be for always. But it isn't, is it?
Oh, all right. Enough of that.
No. See, I don't want you to get hung up on the word always. Can you understand me? I don't want you to think that you have to be married to some memory for the rest of your life.
All right, that's enough, all right? Just because you're sick, it does not give you the right to talk nonsense.
I just want you to know that I love you very, very much. Not too much to want to think of you being unhappy because of me. Concede that.
You're the only one I see. You're the only one I'll always see.
Excuse me?
Oh, damn it! Can't you even knock? The door was closed. You knew I was in here.
I'm sorry, Doctor, but there's a phone call for you, and they didn't want to put the call...
Listen, I don't want to take any calls. If it's an emergency, they can get me through my service. I've got my beeper. They can get me at home, all right?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I'll tell the young lady.
Oh,
wait a minute,
young lady?
Did you get her name?
She said it was Jody.
My God. Excuse me. Jody, where are you? In Monticello?
No, Miles, I'm in a little town called Neptune at the police station.
Police station? What's the matter? Are you in trouble? Or is it Kelly? They catch up with him?
No, look, I'll tell you all that later. Just tell me, how is Nicole? I tried to reach you at home, but the woman there said that she was in the hospital again and that you were with her. And when I tried to call there, they wouldn't put me through to the room.
Jody, we need you. You never should have left here.
I know that now, and I feel terrible about running away from my sister when she needs. But, Miles, I was frightened. I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to dance again, that my legs would be ruined.
Jody, that is simply not true. The transplant will not hurt you.
Well, look, Miles, I don't really care about that now. I just want to hear you say that Nicole's all right, that she still has time.
No, I'm afraid I can't say that. Her disease is no better. It's going on its own course, and it's all downhill.
Oh, my God.
Now, listen, she does not have a chance without you, Judy. She's got to have that bone marrow transplant, or there is no way to save her. Do you understand me?
I understand that now, and I understand how selfish I've been.
Does that mean you've changed your mind? Are you agreeing to the operation, Jody?
Yes, that's what I called to tell you. I'm coming home.
Thank God. Oh, I don't know what to say to you, Jody, except I'm so grateful.
Well, this operation isn't a sure thing, is it, though?
It's enough to give us a chance. You just get here as soon as you can, will you?
Okay, the police are going to bring us back. Not me, though. Because of Kelly.
Well, then Kelly is with you.
Yes, he is, but not because he was arrested. Miles, you've got to tell them that he wanted to come back, just like I want to come back.
Jody, how long will it be? How far away are you?
It's just a couple of hours by plane, and I should be leaving in a few minutes. Miles, would you do me a favor? Would you please tell Nicole I'm very sorry, and that I'm ashamed of myself, and that I love her very much. And she's going to be okay.
All right, I'll tell her that, Jody.
Thank you. Goodbye, Miles. I'll see you soon.
Goodbye.
I'm sure you made Miles a very happy man.
Yes, he is a very happy man. And I'm very happy, too. And I'm very grateful to you.
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
No, that's not true. You were the one that decided to come back with me. And that means a lot to me.
The question is what it means to me.
Okay, kids, we're ready to go. What about your dog here?
Yeah, what do we do about Muffin?
What do you mean, what do we do about Muffin? He's coming with us, isn't he?
No, I don't have any authorization for the dog.
Listen, officer. Her sister's in Monticello General Hospital. The dog helped save her life. I think she'd like to meet him.
Okay, bring your dog.
Thank you.
I'll be outside.
Okay.
Stoner. Yeah, Rudy, what you got? What? Oh, what do you know about that? Well, that ought to help clear things up around here a bit. Right. Okay. Thanks for telling me. Huh? Well, guess that's that.
What's that?
Kelly gave himself up.
You're kidding.
Oh.
Where?
A little town by the ocean by the name of Neptune.
So Jody and he were headed toward the sea, huh?
Yeah, fortunately, they didn't get any farther than the shoreline. The, local police are flying them back, and they should be in Monticello a couple of hours.
So is anything said about a confession?
No. Look, Red, why don't you face it? The kid ran off, he ran out of steam, and now he's ready to come back and face the music.
Oh, wait a minute. That doesn't prove a thing. Doesn't prove that he's guilty.
Oh, no. I mean, how could he be guilty when Raven is, at least according to you?
Boy, I would like to get my hands on that woman. I'd like to put her in a corner and just tell her about our witness.
That's your witness, babe. Deborah, a phony witness? Come on, I mean, do you really think that you're going to get Raven to confess to something just because you made up some Amy story?
Look, if she thinks that we have a witness who saw her walk into the Unicorn and she was really there... what's the use? She's not even going to let me near her. Wait a minute. Logan was telling me how she's always coming to his hotel suite to visit Jamie.
Oh, yeah, making a nuisance out of herself as usual.
Yeah, well, maybe that's where I can pin her down.
Don't you ever give up?
Never. Hello, may I speak to someone in Geraldine Saxon's suite, please?
Hello.
Logan, hello, it's Deborah.
How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks.
What can I do for you?
Well, I'm wondering, is Raven there by any chance?
Nope, you haven't missed her by much.
Oh, don't tell me she's already come and gone.
No, she hasn't arrived yet. She keeps to her usual schedule of lateness. She'll be here in about half an hour, which is why I'm on my way out. I'm going to let her visit with her son by herself for a change.
Well, is Geraldine there?
No, she's stuck at the studio tonight, but fortunately, Draper and April were able to lend me the services of Molly Sherwood. What's up?
Oh, nothing. I just needed to talk to Raven about something, so I'll call back later then. Okay? Thanks a lot.
Anytime. So long.
Bye. Well, I have visitation rights, too.
This little fellow...
So wonderful. She's agreed to come back of her own free will. Now, I may not have talked about this very much, but I had faith that she would.
My faith was beginning to desert me just a little bit, to be honest about it. I'm glad she proved me wrong.
Well, what's going to happen now?
Well, police will fly her back to Monticello. She said it shouldn't be more than a couple of hours. We'll start making arrangements for the operation right away.
You said my part comes first.
Yeah. For Jody, it's a pretty simple thing. For you, it's going to be a little bit more complicated.
Well, what are they going to do to me?
You'll require
totally radiation. You have to be completely isolated so there won't be any little pesky germs or viruses around to cause trouble before the transplant.
Being isolated, does that mean that I won't be able to be near you?
Not for a while, I'm afraid. But the only people you will be able to see are a couple of very, very antiseptic-looking medical personnel that look like spacemen. Look, sweetheart, it's not going to be fun and games, but at least you won't be in any pain. You'll be closely watched, monitored every step of the way.
You don't have to encourage me. I'll do everything I can to get well. If it turns out that way.
That's the way it's going to turn out. I know it.
Her faith.
We haven't done too bad so far, have we?
We should tell April.
I'll call her just as soon as I leave.
Can you tell her not to send me any more flowers? Wouldn't have trouble taking them all home with me when I go.
Oh, no, Molly, she's just fine, really. Probably another tooth coming in or something. Oh, how's Jamie doing? Oh, he did. I'm sure he did. Thank you very much. Listen, I'll see you a little later on. Thanks for calling. Look, that was the house phone. I gotta go. Bye-bye. Boy, are you a squirmer, huh? You take Frog over and answer the house phone? Yeah, Oscar. Oh? Sure, thank you.
Hiya. Hello.
Hi.
I assume the Draper's not here this evening. I figured he'd be over at the Bar Association dinner, right?
Yeah, that's where he is. He, expected to see you there, too.
Well, I didn't think I could take it. The cream chicken would be bad enough, and I didn't want to have to deal with all those people who want to know why I was leaving. That many goodbyes? I don't think so.
Is that why you're here? Say goodbye?
Yes, it is.
Well, yes. Let me take her upstairs.
Not that this goodbye is going to be any easier. I'm awfully grateful for the loan of Molly. Didn't tell her I was coming over here, though. Didn't mean to be sneaky or anything. I just like talking about it.
Oh, no, I understand.
I don't mean to keep the secret from Draper either. You're perfectly free to tell him if you want to.
When are you leaving?
Tomorrow.
So soon?
Never know. Might come back with my tail between my legs. Seward and Paxton and Whiteside might take one look at me and conclude there's been a terrible mistake.
No, I don't think that'll happen.
You never know. Wouldn't be the first time someone had took a second look at me and decided I wasn't for them. Hey, I'm sorry. Please, I didn't mean that the way it sounded. It didn't come out right. What we had between us didn't happen that way, did it?
No, Logan, it didn't.
In fact, I've been trying to figure out exactly what did happen between us. It's not easy. The only analogy I can come up with is a shipwreck.
What do you mean?
Well, think about it. I mean, here we are, two people, sailing along very peacefully, on the same boat, even though we were on opposite sides of it. And suddenly, bang, down goes the ship with all hands. Only we were saved. And then we find ourselves in an even smaller boat this time, lifeboat, just drifting, thinking about our own survival. Nothing else. But inevitably, we noticed each other. I guess it had to happen.
I see what you mean.
Time passes, and then a little puff of smoke appears on the horizon. A ship. We're rescued, whether we want to be or not. And then the strangest thing happens. It's really funny. All that time in the lifeboat, drifting, days, nights, under the stars. It seems as insubstantial as a dream.
Not to me. It's all very real. Very beautiful. As real as this moment is right now. As real as the fact that you're leaving tomorrow. Logan, isn't there anything I can say, anything to make you change your mind and stay?
Of course there is, but you're not going to say it. You think you got a problem. You should hear Geraldine on this subject. I mean, she may be very happy to see the back of me, but I am taking Jamie with me, and as far as she's concerned, that's the unkindest cut of all, as Shakespeare said. Or was Barber?
Stop joking, do you?
Well, my daddy always said, if you laugh, you don't cry.
Well, you better make me laugh, then.
I'm going to say this very quickly, and then I'm going to get out of here. I don't have any apologies for anything that happened. No regrets, no apologies. I'm not sorry. I'm happy it happened, and I'm very grateful.
Grateful?
Yes, grateful. That's the truth. You taught me something about myself, about people that I didn't know. I didn't have a clue. You taught me what love is.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, yes.
I didn't do anything, Logan. You always knew. Just had some bad luck, that's all.
Bad? No. You could never be bad luck for anybody. Not ever. I made some mistakes. I made a bunch of mistakes. I'll probably make some more mistakes, but at least now I know what I want. I am very lucky. Not many people can say that. I know what I want. Sure hope I can find it somewhere else.
You could at least pay a little more attention to your mother.
Would you like to feed him supper, Mrs. Swift?
No. I just had this dress cleaned. But don't worry, Jamie. You haven't seen the last of Mommy yet because she's going to pay a lot of visits to New York, and we're going to have a wonderful time, especially if you like to shop.
Oh. Just stop. Just for a minute, Mrs. Swift.
Oh. But doesn't Logan have a key?
Oh, Miss Saxon, does Mr. Swift expect you?
No, he doesn't. Hello, Raven. What a pleasant surprise.
Well, it's a surprise, but let's leave it at that.
There you go, darling.
Hello, Jamie. It's been a long time since I've seen you. How are you? Well, this is a snit. Usually you bust in on me. Police headquarters, Chief Mallory's office.
Yes, right. What are you doing here? I was hoping I wouldn't have to look at your dyed hair again.
Must be fate, don't you think?
Well, if you're staying, I think I'll leave.
Oh, no. Don't leave on my account, Raven. I thought you might like to know about the latest development in the Eliot Dorn case. A witness has turned up. Somebody who was afraid to come forward before.
A witness in Eliot's murder?
We don't have any direct testimony as to who did the stabbing, but the witness did see somebody walk into the Unicorn that night.
Somebody who never mentioned being there before. You do know what I'm talking about, don't you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, you were there, Raven. The witness saw you there. You might as well admit it, Raven. It's going to be a lot better for you if you do.
You're lying. This is a bluff, isn't it? You think you can trick me, Saxon, but you can't.
Would you mind if I took Jamie into the other room?
I wish you would.
Thanks.
Oh,
Go.
I wish you would leave, because I'm really tired of looking at your face.
Oh, wait a minute, Raven. You don't live here.
No, but my husband does.
Well, my stepmother pays the rent.
Oh, well, then, if you won't leave, I think I will.
Well, I don't think you should be that foolish. I think you should stay right here and tell me the truth.
Who is this witness?
I don't have to give you any names at all.
That's because you can't think of any names at all.
You can come down to headquarters anytime you want and talk to this witness face-to-face, Raven, and deny it. But I don't think you want to perjure yourself again, do you?
I didn't do anything. I did not kill Eliot Dorn.
You had a motive to kill Eliot Dorn because he was going to kill your chances of getting Jamie and his inheritance.
Will you stop badgering me?
All right, I'll take you down to
Let
headquarters.
go of me. Why did I come back, fellow?
You came back for Jamie and his inheritance. That's why you came back. And when it was threatened, you had to do something. So you went down to the Unicorn that night, didn't you?
All right, but I didn't stay. I did go to see Eliot, but I did not stay.
So you did go to the Unicorn that night, didn't you?
Yes, I went there. Are you satisfied? I was there.
Is CBC.
I don't have to reveal the name to you, Raven.
Because you can't think of a name, Deborah.
You are welcome to come down to headquarters anytime you want to and talk to this witness face-to-face and deny it. But I don't think you want to perjure yourself again, do you?
I didn't do anything, and I didn't kill Eliot Dorn.
You had plenty of motive to kill Eliot Dorn because he was going to kill your chances of getting Jamie and that inheritance.
Will you stop hounding me?
All right, I will just hound you down at headquarters.
Get your hands off of me!